Welcome to Casita512. I'm your host, Alana Wolf. Today we have Scott Willis, as always, and here to take it all, even if the gloves come off, Cowboy Diplomacy. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So to christen the interview, we're gonna take a shot.
Cheers.
You guys don't have a cowboy look to me. Can you talk a little bit about where the band name came from?
I used to get stoned with this colleague in college, and we'd studied criminal justice and political science, and we'd go over band names, and he's like, man, Cowboy Diplomacy. I'm like, dude, that's hard. And then we looked at what it meant, and George Bush said it a lot. So,
I was going to say, it's very George W. Bush.
It couldn't mean anything too good, if George said it. But yeah, it's pretty much just taking anything, no matter what. And in music, it's you go to law school, you got to pass the test to get the job, or med school, you pass the test to get the job. In music, there are no tests. It's a lot of luck factors. So we got to cut corners and do some shit to get our security. And that's Cowboy Diplomacy.
Can you tell me a little bit about the song, your recent single that you guys just put out?
No Alibi.
No Alibi.
That's a good one. It's fun.
It's kind of about, well, Brad and I are from La Mesa, San Diego, and it's kind of about like the heyday back when we were in high school, kind of just cruising around town, chasing women, sneaking out of our houses, kind of just being degenerates, not following the rules. And yeah, I've had it for a long time. I wrote it when I was 16 and then reintroduced it to these guys, and yeah, we brought it back.
And you're all transplants to Austin, and you've had a lot of residencies here.
We would take any show, no matter the pay.
It all started at Voodoo Donuts, though.
It did all start at
that's
Voodoo
where-
Donuts.
that's where it started for us.
Shout out to them.
We'd go in there every Saturday and Sunday and like set up an email list on the table and just play for free, like tips. It's like a cash-only place, so people would always have cash on them and throw us a couple bucks, on their way out. And we like get people sign up every day, like 30, 40 people every Saturday, Sunday, and we'd shoot out emails, be like, hey, come check us out next week. And that's kind of how we got like our main following on Facebook and Instagram, kind of.
The donut shop.
The donut shop, yeah.
Yeah, I walked in there and I bought every donut off the menu one morning when I was hungover. What? And I talked to Brittany, who's like the main chick over there. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get every donut off the menu, but our band has got to utilize the stage they have. And she's like, well, we just opened, we haven't had a performance yet. I'm like, but y'all got a stage, so we made that happen.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Humble beginnings.
And then we're like, we should probably go into like bars, maybe not a donut shop.
What about some of the recognition you guys have gotten?
I think the first thing that we really got was we got runner-up for Best Band by The Chronicle, which is an honor. That was super cool.
The music industry today is really difficult in that listeners don't have a lot of attention. And if you release an album, say, hey, here's everything I've got, and you've put a year and a half into recording that, and then you've shown all your cards, that's it. What are you going to talk about for the next year while you're recording again?
You just write more cards, man.
Right, or have more money and more studio time. So it's a balance you kind of have to find. So we want to pick up the momentum on how we're releasing music, but the strategy was go in, record a bunch, have the material, and just release it slowly.
Yeah. Well, I love what I've heard so far.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
The band, the voice is unique and amazing, so I love what I've heard.
Thanks, man.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming on the show.
Thank you very much.
Spell. question is, will you cruise on by? Question is, will you take a drive? Question is, will you get so high? So the question is, will you deny the fact that you have tried to get inside my mind? Go! The devil inside. I think that's it.